For nearly 150 years, Elmhurst College prepared students for lives of meaning and success. Today, as Elmhurst University, we're carrying on that proud legacy. A beautiful campus just 30 minutes from downtown Chicago. Small classes where you'll get to know your professors. And top-ranked majors and graduate programs that will open the door to the career of your dreams. As we celebrate a new name for our institution in an ever-changing world, our values and spirit remain the same. Welcome to Elmhurst University.
Welcome you to R.A. Faginal Hall here on the campus of Elmhurst University as we bring you Blue Jay basketball. Tonight, Teth Carrillo and her Blue Jays entertain the Augustana Vikings in a CCIW battle. Good evening, everyone, and Happy New Year from all of us here at Elmhurst University and BlueJayTV.com. Should be in for a good matchup here tonight between these two ball clubs. The Blue Jays come in with an overall mark of 2-10. They are looking for their very first conference win of the season. Blue Jays 0-4 in the league. Meanwhile, Augustana 8-5 overall and 2-2 in the CCIW. The league leaders, by the way, in the CCIW, Milliken, the Big Blue, 4-0 in conference, and you've got three teams that are 2-1, Carroll, Wheaton, and Carthage. Vikings head coach Mark Beinborn in his 11th year as the head coach. He was a 4-year assistant coach before that for Augustana. Starting lineup for the Blue Jays being introduced right now. Let me get through Augustana's lineup. Presley Case, Carly Stone, Macy Beinborn, the daughter of the head coach Mark Beinborn, Corey Whitlock, and Gabby Loys, the starting five for the Vikings. And you just saw the starting five for Teth Carrillo's Blue Jays being introduced. Taylor Harrison is back into the lineup. She was under the weather in the Blue Jays' last game against Coe College. That was back on December 30th in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. And the Blue Jays lost to Coe 72-47. Taylor did not play in that ball game, but she is back in the starting lineup. Kendall Sheppy gets the start as well. Sheppy is a 5'8" sophomore, transferred in from Southwestern Illinois College. Anna Klaczynski, the 5'11" freshman from St. John, Indiana. Anna Sheedy in the starting lineup as well. She's a 6'1" freshman from Leawood, Kansas. And Kate Bowling, number 34, 5'7" sophomore from Overland Park, Kansas. Blue Jays in the home white. Ball is up, and we are off and running. Blue Jays get the opening tip. 4 10-minute quarters on the women's side. Your officials, John Mariani, LaRonda Connor, and also Stacy Makrowski. 3-ball attempt by Sheppy. Off the glass and hits the back of the iron, no good. Into the hands of Whitlock, and here comes Augustana. Vikings averaging 65 points per game. The Blue Jays 58 points per contest. Blue Jays start out man-to-man defensively. Shot clock at 13. 3-ball attempt here by Stone is no good. Offensive rebound, Whitlock. She kicks it out. 3-ball attempt here by Beinborn. That's no good. Tapped around into the hands of Klaczynski. Anna brings it up here for the Blue Jays. Sheppy dribbles out into the corner. First game of 2023. Happy New Year, by the way, everybody. Shot clock at 10. Getting it inside to Harrison. She kicks it out to Bowling. Now in the corner. And the shot by Klaczynski is off, but Harrison got the offensive rebound, but she traveled. Teth Carrillo, the head coach of the Blue Jays, in her 16th season as the head coach. The last time these two teams met was here at R.A. Fagnall Hall back on February 7th. That shot is good. So the first points of the game coming from Gabby Loys, and it's 2-0 in favor of the Vikings. February 7th of 2022, the two teams played here at R.A. Fagnall Hall, and the Blue Jays won. Harrison gets inside position, off the glass and in. Harrison's first 2 points of the game. That last game between these two teams here was February 7th. Elmhurst won 55-44. Augustana before that had won 10 straight games against the Blue Jays. Ball goes out of bounds to the Vikings. Ella Riley, by the way, here's the shot by Taylor as she drove baseline off the glass and in to tie the game up at 2. Ella Riley had 18. She's injured now for the Blue Jays. Kate Matthews had 17. She also is injured. Taylor Harrison had 8 points and 18 rebounds. 18 rebounds the last time these two teams met. Speaking of rebounds, another offensive rebound for Augustana. Mary Beinborn had 12 points for Augustana last year. Ooh, Harrison comes up and clobbers Loys. So Loys will come to the line here to shoot a pair. For Taylor, it's her first. Loys, this young lady at the line, she had 11 points the last time these two teams met back on February 7th. A little bit long on that free throw, so Gabby will have one more. Tied at 2 here in the early going, 7:22 remaining here in this opening quarter. Blue Jay basketball live from R.A. Fagnall Hall. Loys misses the free throw. Harrison got the rebound, so we're still tied at 2. By the way, I want to give out get well wishes to Taylor's mom, Mary Ann, who I understand is a bit under the weather tonight, and I know she's logged on to BlueJayTV.com as her daughter just got fouled here by Corey Whitlock. So, Mama Harrison, a speedy recovery, and we hope to see you here at R.A. Fagnall Hall in person very, very soon. Get it inside to Taylor. Turns, gets double teamed. Her pass is picked off by Stone. Carly with a nice bounce pass and a lay-in for Gabby Loys. Gabby Loys has both field goals for Augustana, and the Vikings lead by 2. Inside to Taylor, left wide open. Her shot is a little bit short. Augie comes up with it. Here's Loys. Loys dribbles into the lane, and she traveled. So the Vikings turn the ball over. Into the game for the Blue Jays is number 21. That's Marissa Masato. Got a whistle here and a foul, or just out of bounds to the Blue Jays here with 6:26 remaining here in this opening quarter. Sheedy looking to get it in, and she finally does to Masato, and now it's bowling at the top of the key. Augustana man-to-man defensively. Masato with 10 on the shot clock. Bowling works around the Masato screen. Sheedy, and now we've got a whistle as Sheppy went down, and I think the officials just want to make sure that she's okay. So they blow the whistle with 4 on the shot clock. Masato to inbound. Having trouble, now finally gets it into Klaczynski, and it's knocked out of bounds with, well, there's still 4 on the shot clock. Masato still holding. Oh, tried to get it deep inside, and it's picked off. 4 minutes gone by here in this opening quarter. Nice interior pass and a left-handed lay-in is good by Corey Whitlock. 6-2, Augie with the lead. Bowling at the top of the key. They swing it around to the far side. Sheedy now in the corner is Sheppy. Skip pass to Bowling. Klaczynski with 8 on the shot clock, and she traveled. So the Blue Jays having trouble getting on track offensively as Peyton Schmidt comes into the game for Teth Carrillo. Peyton Schmidt is a 5'6" junior from West Dundee. Stone checks back in for Augustana. Into the game for Augustana, number 3, Taya Tellis. Here's Stone. Case will launch the triple and hit. Presley Case hits the first 3 ball of the game for either team. As you see Case, nobody coming out on her. She planted her feet nicely. Schmidt on the drive, blocked. 9-2, Augustana here. We're a little bit more than halfway through the opening quarter. Contact, and they're saying it's a block. Are they counting the bucket by Case? It was either a block charge, and the official said it's a block, and that's a pretty good call. The defender didn't really plant her feet, and we've got a timeout here as Katie Matrice is going to check into the game here. But we'll keep it here with 4:47 to play here in this opening quarter. Taylor Harrison with a layup. That's all the scoring for the Blue Jays so far here in this first quarter. And they trail it 11-2 against the Augustana Vikings. Other action, by the way, in the league tonight. Couple Wisconsin ball clubs battling it out in Kenosha. Carroll is at Carthage. Illinois Wesleyan is in Chicago to take on the North Park Vikings. And the Wheaton Thunder at Gregory Arena in Naperville to take on the North Central College Cardinals tonight. Those are other games going on in the CCIW tonight. Meanwhile, John Baines and the men's team in action tonight. They are down in Decatur to take on the Big Blue of Milliken. That ball game just got underway, so let's hope the men's team can come away with a road victory. Of course, the women's team here at home at beautiful R.A. Fagan Hall taking on the Augustana Vikings. Foul, by the way, was on Marissa Masato, her first. The bucket did count, so now a chance for her to complete the three-point play, although she missed the free throw. Ball goes out of bounds to the Blue Jays. Taylor Harrison back into the game for the Blue Jays. Out goes Sheppy. Boy, again, last time these two teams played, Taylor with 18 rebounds. Augie did not have an answer for her down low. Let's see if the Blue Jays can get the ball down low to her. Sheppy picks up her dribble in the backcourt. And there's a 10-second violation. Yeah, I knew it was getting close. The Blue Jays do not cross half court in time. And so they turn it over. Ooh, that could have been an offensive foul, too, on Sheppy. But they're calling the 10-second violation first. So it's 11-2. Augie with the lead and the ball here. Good start for head coach Mark Beinborn. That triple is off the mark by Tellis. Battle for the loose ball. It goes out of bounds, and it's going to go to the Blue Jays. Back into the game is Gabby Loys for Augustana. 2 wins, by the way, for the Blue Jays back on November 22nd against Dominican here at R.A. Fagan Hall. 74-61 was the final in that one. And getting back from their tournament in Daytona, Florida, they beat Thiel down in Daytona 70-53. That was on December 20th. So the Blue Jays looking for their first conference win. Going to have to come from behind. There is a near steal for Augustana, and throwing it out of bounds was Whitlock. So the Blue Jays have possession. Cadence Tatum is in the game, number 13 for Augustana. Tatum is a 5'3" freshman from Moline, Illinois. Also, Emily Brunison is into the game. And there's a missed layup attempt by Tatum. Also, number 24, Emma Berg, into the game for the Vikings. So Coach Beinborn going to his bench here. 3:39 left to play here in the opening quarter. Matrice's pass is picked off and a steal by Berg. Berg brings it up herself, pushing it up at the free throw line, passes it out to Tatum. Whitlock brings it up top. Now this is Tatum at the top of the key as they work it around the perimeter. Here's Loys. 10 on the shot clock. Loys in the paint. May have gotten away with a travel, but a left-handed lay-in. And Gabby Loys has 6 points. And Augie leads now 13-2, and the Blue Jays turn it over. Anna Klaczynski back into the game for the Blue Jays. And also Lindsay Novak into the game for the Blue Jays. We'll take a timeout here. 3:03 left to play, opening quarter. Augie leads it 13-2. You're logged on to BlueJayTV.com.
For nearly 150 years, Elmhurst College prepared students for lives of meaning and success. Today, as Elmhurst University, we're carrying on that proud legacy. A beautiful campus just 30 minutes from downtown Chicago. Small classes where you'll get to know your professors. And top-ranked majors and graduate programs that will open the door to the career of your dreams. As we celebrate a new name for our institution in an ever-changing world, our values and spirit remain the same. Welcome to Elmhurst University.
Welcome back to R.A. Fagnall Hall. I mentioned Lindsay Novak into the game for the Blue Jays. She's a 5'4" sophomore from Romeoville, Illinois. So the Blue Jays find themselves in a hole here to start off the game, down 13-2 against the Augustana Vikings. To the left hand, and the lay-in is good. Boy, nicely done that time by Emily Brynison. See Brynison going to the left hand. Boy, several young ladies for Augie finishing with the left hand here tonight. Another turnover for the Blue Jays. Loys in the open floor. Loys and a block. So Loys will come to the free throw line. Marissa Masato picking up the foul. That is her second. As you see, she was outside that circle, but she was still moving, so they call a block. Bowling back into the game, replacing Masato. Marissa goes out with 2 fouls. Loy's 0 for 2 from the foul line tonight. Boy, she's got 7 of the 16 Augustana points so far tonight. Second free throw is also good. She's got 8. Callie Papez into the game for Augustana, number 21. Callie, a 6'2 freshman from St. Charles, went to St. Charles East High School. We're glad you're logged on to BlueJayTV.com wherever you are. This great World Wide Web. Harrison misses the shot. Rebound by Tellis. 17-2, Augie with the lead. Drive to the hoop is no good, and here come the Blue Jays. Harrison gives it to Klaczynski. Klaczynski drives into the lane, picks up her dribble, kicks it out. 10 on the shot clock. Inside to Taylor. Her turnaround off the glass is no good. Rebound pulled down by Tatum. And a blocking foul will be called on Bowling. For Bowling, it's her first. And checking into the game is Morgan Collar for Elmhurst. Collar is a 6-foot junior from Prospect Heights, Illinois. Went to Wheeling High School. .131 remaining here in the opening quarter. It's been all Augustana here. Just a Taylor Harrison field goal. That's all the scoring for the Blue Jays here so far in this opening quarter. Oh, they get it inside. An easy lay-in by Callie Papez. Augie, a lot of easy buckets here in this opening quarter. 19-2. And we're going to have a foul called on Emma Berg. For Emma, her first. Second team foul. The Blue Jays, by the way, have 4 team fouls. 5 is the limit per quarter. Peyton Schmidt directing traffic. 3-ball attempt by Bowling, no good. And the rebound taken down by Papez. Here's Tellis now. Tellis getting it inside to Papez. Papez takes the shot, no good. Loose ball, though. Tatum got the offensive rebound. Papez misses the layup. She got it back and put it back in. Boy, again, an easy lay-in for Callie. She's got 4, and it's 21-2. My, oh my. About a 2-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Klaczynski's turnaround, no, but she was fouled. Anna Klaczynski will come to the line here. She will shoot a pair of free throws. Foul was on Tatum, her first and the team's third. Second free throw here for Klaczynski is also good, so she goes 2 of 2 from the foul line, and it's 21-4. Shot clock turned off. 12 seconds to go in the quarter. See if Augie goes for the last shot here. Ball is loose, picked up by Berg. Berg will launch the 3 and hit it at the buzzer. Emma Berg buries a triple at the end of the quarter. Augie leads by 20 at the end of 1. We'll take a timeout. You're logged on to BlueJayTV.com.
you just might end up making the world a better place. But first, you have to discover who you are and what you can learn from others. To do that, you have to seek out teachers and mentors who will help you identify your goals and challenge you to go after them. Before you can do that, you have to find a community that welcomes and supports you. A place where you can learn. A place where you can thrive. Before you can do that, you must have motivation and desire to improve your mind, your soul, your circumstances. To ignite that desire, you must find your potential. We'll help you discover your potential once you discover us. Elmhurst University.
Welcome back to R.A. Fagenal Hall. A huge first quarter turned in by Augustana. There you see it at the end of one. It's a 20-point advantage for the Vikings. 24-4. I mentioned earlier, Augie won 10 of the last 11 games between these two teams. Elmhurst won last year to break that 10-game losing streak against Augustana. That was back on February 7th. Blue Jays won by 11, 55-44. And I think Augustana remembered that game because they came out on fire here tonight. And a lot of easy layups. A lot of points in the paint for the Vikings in that opening quarter. MC Brown is into the game for the Blue Jays to start this second quarter. MC Brown, a 5'8" sophomore, went to Boylan Catholic. Three-ball attempt here by Loys. Off the front of the rim, that's no good. A rebound to Klosinski. Open three-ball attempt, that one a little bit short by Novak. Case at the point, guarded by Novak. Loys down on the block, and she traveled. She looked behind her to see where her defender was, and as she dribbled, she kind of shuffled both feet a little bit. A little anxious to make the move down in the post. Brown gets it across half court, now gets double teamed immediately. She's in trouble, and she whipped it off of Loys' leg, but it was after Coach Carrillo called a 30-second timeout. So Coach Carrillo, realizing that Brown was in trouble, right in front of the scorer's table, and Coach Carrillo calls a 30-second timeout. So just less than a minute gone by here in this opening quarter of quarter number 2. Anna Klosinski with a couple of free throws in that opening quarter. Taylor Harrison with a field goal. For the Vikings, Presley Case had 5 first quarter points. Gabby Loys had 8. Callie Papez had a couple of field goals. She ended up with 4 first quarter points. Emma Berg buried a triple. And Emily Brenison finished the first quarter with 2 points for Mark Beinborn's Vikings. Mentioned Coach Beinborn's daughter, Macy Beinborn, in the starting lineup. She's a senior from Bettendorf, Iowa. Coach Beinborn has a couple of sons as well, Marcus and Cole. His wife, Jill. Certainly, I'm sure, proud of their daughter, Macy, having a fine senior campaign here. Remember, she had 12 points in the game against Elmhurst last year here at R.A. Fagenal Hall. Oh, to the left hand goes Morgan Collar. So she becomes the second Blue Jay to convert a field goal here in this one. 24-6. Augie with the lead. Popping up top here is Case. In the corner, 3-ball. Beinborn is good. Macy Beinborn buries the triple, the senior. 27-6. Sheedy losing control of it, but her teammate Klosinski was there to pick up the loose ball, and she has it stolen by Stone, and a foul. Foul will be on Anna Klosinski. That's her first, and the first team foul of the second quarter. 8:19 left to play here in this first half. Nice bounce pass from Loys to Whitlock, and Whitlock was fouled. Good movement away from the ball, and Loys with a nice bounce pass to Whitlock, and so Corey will be rewarded with 2 free throws. Klosinski, by the way, picking up her second quick foul. She now has 2 fouls. Whitlock buries the free throw. Corey will have one more here. Missed that second free throw. Ball is loose, and it's picked up by Beinborn, and she puts it in. Boy, oh boy, the Blue Jays not boxing out. And it's 30-6. Favor of Augustana. Another turnover and a missed lay-in by Beinborn. But again, Augie with the rebound, and Whitlock got fouled again going up with it. And again, second and third opportunities for Augie as they are dominating the offensive glass here tonight. The foul is on Novak, her first. And so Whitlock is back to the line where she will shoot 2. Whitlock converts on that free throw. 7-2 run by Augie to start the second quarter. Make it an 8-2 advantage to start the second quarter. 32-6. And a steal. Shot by Stone at the elbow is off the mark. Loys tried to keep it alive, and she did. Whitlock on the block. Good ball movement. Case drives baseline. 3-ball by Stone. No good, tapped around, loose ball, and it's finally picked up by the Blue Jays. Novak to MC Brown. Brown puts up the shot short into the hands of Case. Case pushing it up for Augustana. Case tried to pass it off to Stone. Case really never had control of it, and Augustana turns it over. It's been a rough night so far here for the Blue Jays. Just 2 field goals and 2 made free throws. That's it. As we approach the 7-minute mark of this first half. Skip pass to Novak. Oh, Novak tried to get it inside to Sheppy, and it was wide to the left, and the Blue Jays with another turnover. Matrice back into the game. Bowling back into the game for Coach Carrillo. As Coach Carrillo just looking for some type of combination that can get into some type of rhythm on both ends of the floor. Loys picks up her dribble, passes it to Stone. Stone inside to Whitlock, and Whitlock with the lay-in. 7 points now for Corey Whitlock. And it goes off the hands of Harrison. Peyton Schmidt is back into the ball game for Elmhurst. Tellis back in for Augustana, as well as Berg. I mentioned earlier, Augustana 2-2 in the league. They are 8-5 overall. Case's pass is stolen by Harrison, and Taylor was fouled by Whitlock. Taylor not very happy about that as Whitlock picks up her second personal foul. First team foul of the quarter. Matrice gets it across half court for the Blue Jays. Picks up her dribble, immediately double teamed, and now we're going to have a held ball. Possession arrow going to Elmhurst. Not a place where you want to pick up your dribble when you're double teamed right around the half court stripe. Dangerous place. Bowling to inbound, and she tried to get it into Sheppy, and it was knocked out of bounds by Tellis. And this time it'll be Harrison to inbound for Elmhurst. Gets it into the backcourt to Schmidt. 4 minutes gone by here in this second quarter. Matrice drives into the lane, puts up the shot. It's off the front of the rim, no good, but she was fouled. Good take by Katie. And she was fouled, so she will be rewarded with a couple of free throws here. Foul is on Emma Berg, her second. And so Matrice will have a pair of free throws here with 5:53 left to play here in this first half. Katie hits the first one, and she will have one more. Missed the second. Berg got the rebound. 34-7. Berg for three. Yes. Emma Berg, who buried a three in the final seconds of the first quarter. And here's a steal by Beinborn, and she passes it off to Tellis, who missed the layup. Matrice in the open floor. Matrice was fouled on the side by Macy Beinborn. For Beinborn, that's her first, so Matrice back to the line to shoot two. Good aggressive move by Katie. So she will have two more free throws here. Timeout taken on the floor here with 5:27 remaining. Augie with the lead, 37-7. You're logged on to BlueJayTV.com.
For nearly 150 years, Elmhurst College prepared students for lives of meaning and success. Today, as Elmhurst University, we're carrying on that proud legacy. A beautiful campus just 30 minutes from downtown Chicago. Small classes where you'll get to know your professors. And top-ranked majors and graduate programs that will open the door to the career of your dreams. As we celebrate a new name for our institution in an ever-changing world, our values and spirit remain the same. Welcome to Elmhurst University.
Welcome back to R.A. Fagnall Hall. Mark Kruger, Dennis Bergen, and our entire crew. Happy New Year. Dennis, good holidays? Thumbs up? All right. I had great holidays as well with friends and family. Ate very, very well. Had turkey and ham on the grill. Not in the same night, by the way. Different nights. Anything on the grill is outstanding. Thanks to my brother-in-law who was out in the cold and cooked the ham in the Weber. Oh, man, that was good. All right, anyway. Matrice, two free throws. She buries the first. Looking ahead, the Blue Jays will play this Saturday. They will be in Chicago to take on the North Park Vikings. Matrice missed the second free throw. Whitlock got the rebound. That game gets underway at 2 o'clock in the afternoon against North Park. Three ball again by Berg, and again she hits. How about Emma Berg coming off the bench? 5'7" sophomore from Antioch, went to Carmel. She has 3 threes for 9 points tonight. And it's 40-8. Tried to get it inside to Taylor, knocked away. Schmidt got it. Her shot was blocked. I believe Whitlock is going to get nailed for the foul. Well, it was either Whitlock or Tellis. Yeah, they're going to call Whitlock with the foul. That's her third. North Park 1-2 in conference play. Then a week from tonight, the Blue Jays will be at Carroll. Carroll 7-5 overall, 2-1 in the league. January 11th, that is a 7 o'clock tip-off at Carroll a week from tonight for the women. So Peyton Schmidt hits the free throw as the Blue Jays getting to the foul line here in the second quarter. Second free throw by Peyton is also good. (40-10) in favor of Augustana. Inside shot, that one is off by Papez, but she got it right back. She got the loose ball, and another lay-in by Callie. All three of her field goals were easy left-handed lay-ins. And it's 42-10. Schmidt kicks it out. Bowling left wide open, passes up on the open three. Matrice penetrates, kicks out. Three-ball attempt by Novak is short, and a whistle and a foul against Augustana. Four minutes and 10 seconds left to play. Papez with the foul, her first. It's the fifth team foul, so Augustana is over the foul limit. And so that means the Blue Jays will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. Taylor, remember she had that very early field goal. And so she comes to the line for the first time tonight. Missed that one, she'll have one more. Second one is good for Taylor. She's got three. And it's 42-11 with just over 4 minutes remaining here in this first half. We're live from R.A. Fagenal Hall on the campus of Elmhurst University. Blue Jay women's basketball. Taking the shot is Berg. Boy, she has had the hot hand. She has buried 3 threes, and now she buries a conventional 2. She's got 11. And it's 44-11, and Novak got bumped. So Novak will come to the line. Foul is on Brenison, Emily Brenison, her first. And so 2 shots coming for Lindsay Novak. She cannot hit the first. Lindsay will have one more free throw. 3:46 to play, and she cannot hit that free throw either. Callie Papez got the rebound. Tatum off to Tellis. Back up top to Tatum. Tatum drives into the lane, got cut off, whips it out to Berg. 10 on the shot clock. Tatum tried to get it inside to Papez, and it was stolen. Blue Jays now on the attack. Matrice, she'll launch the 3. Front of the rim, no good. Peyton Schmidt trying to save it, but she cannot, so it's going to go to the Vikings. Popping off the Blue Jay bench is Anna Klaczynski. She'll come in for Peyton Schmidt. 3:10 remaining. The Blue Jays with just 1 field goal in each of the first 2 quarters so far. Tatum gives it to Berg. Emma, she's had the hot hand. Going to the left-hand layup, no good. Harrison with the rebound. Bowling quickly ahead to Klaczynski. Klaczynski inside to Harrison. 1 dribble, and as she put up the shot, she was fouled by Papez. And Callie with her fingers on her nose looking for any type of blood. But I think she's going to be okay. Well, they're giving the foul to Tellis. That's her first, as she came from the weak side for some defensive help. So Taylor is back to the line. Oh, how about that? Pep has found a contact lens. And so she's going to, I think she's going to, yeah, she's going to have to come out of the game. Linnea Johansson, number 44, comes into the game. Johansson, a 6-foot junior from Manchester, Missouri. As that free throw rattles in for Taylor. Papez will try to pop that contact lens back in. Harrison hits the 2 free throws. For Taylor, she's got 5. She's the leading scorer for the Blue Jays. 44-13. 2.5 minutes left here in this first half. From the elbow, the shot by Tatum is off the mark. Rebound to Klaczynski. Well, let's peck away here. Get some defensive stops, get some good shots here. Novak inside to Taylor. Taylor, 1 dribble, puts up a half hook shot. No good. Rebound to Berg. Here's Tatum now. Gets it across half court. And a travel violation on Brunison as Emily made the move to the hoop. Rare turnover for the Vikings here in this first half. As we are at the 2-minute mark of this opening half. 44-13. Augie with the lead. Klaczynski working around the screen, gives it to Bowling. Bowling at the elbow, down low to Harrison, turns off the glass, no good. And the rebound to Augustana. Here's Tatum into the front court. Tatum. Berg for 3. Hey, she missed one. How about that? Klaczynski got the rebound. Bowling with a nice move, and it was knocked out of bounds by Tatum. It'll be Blue Jay basketball here. 1:22 to play here in the first half. Bowling will trigger the inbound. Gets it inside to Klaczynski. Klaczynski puts up a shot off the glass. No, got it back, however. Tried to bring it outside, and it was stolen and knocked away. Augustana in possession now. Brunison hands it off to Tellis. Brunison for 3, top of the key, nothing but net. 6th triple of the first half for Augustana, and it's 47-13. Under a minute remaining. Turning and putting up the shot is Taylor Harrison. Thought she was fouled, didn't get the call. Here's Berg. Drives baseline now, got cut off. Driving his, oh, what a block by Harrison on the penetration by Tellis. Tellis at 5'5", Taylor at 6'2". Bit of a mismatch there, height-wise. Bowling inside to Harrison, 1 dribble, puts it up. A little bit out of control, and now a traveling called against Berg. It'll be Blue Jay ball. Boy, Harrison, when she gets the ball on the block, she is getting immediately double-teamed. 7 seconds to go in the half. Blue Jays get it into Taylor. She goes up and was fouled. May have been Johansson. Nope, they're going to call it on Tatum, her second. So with just a tick under 6 seconds remaining in the half, Schmidt comes back in for the Blue Jays along with MC Brown. Brown, Schmidt, Matrice, Novak, and Harrison out there for the Blue Jays. Harrison missed the first free throw. Second free throw by Taylor, back of the iron, no good. Berg with the rebound. Well, I don't know if she got it off in time, but Brennison's 3 attempt hits the back of the iron, no good. So we are at the break here from R.A. Faginal Hall here on the campus of Elmhurst University. The Blue Jays go into the locker room scoring just 13 points in the first half, 4 in the first quarter, 9 in the second quarter as they trail the Augustana Vikings here at halftime by a score of 47-13. Emma Berg coming off the bench. She hit 3 triples, and she also had a conventional field goal. She ended up the first half with 11 points for the Vikings. Kelly Papez had 6. Gabby Loys had 8 first half points, all of her points coming in the first quarter. Corey Whitlock had 7. Beinborn had 5. Presley Case had 5 for the Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Blue Jays, Klaczynski had a couple of free throws, as did Peyton Schmidt, as did Katie Matrice. Morgan Collar with a field goal, and Taylor Harrison had 5 first half points for the Blue Jays. So that's where we're at here at the break, 47-13 in favor of the Augustana Vikings, as the Blue Jays coming into this game looking for their very first CCIW conference win. They've had 4 losses in league play against Illinois Wesleyan, Carthage, Wheaton, and North Central. And now for our halftime entertainment, the Elmhurst University Pom Squad is coming out onto the court here at R.A. Faginal Hall. So let's watch and listen to the Elmhurst University Poms team.
Let's go, ladies! I still hear your voice when you sleep next to me. I still feel your touch in my dreams. Forgive me my weakness, but I don't know why. Without you, it's hard to survive. 'Cause every time we touch, I get this feeling. Every time we kiss, I swear I'll be fine. Can't you feel my heart beat fast? I wanna surprise. Need you by my side. 'Cause every time we touch, I feel exciting. Every time we kiss, I reach for the sky. Can't you hear my heart beat slow? I can't let you go. Want you in my life.
The Elmhurst University Poms team, nice performance here at halftime. Augie leads it here at the break by a score of 47-13. You are logged on to BlueJayTV.com.
For nearly 150 years, Elmhurst College prepared students for lives of meaning and success. Today, as Elmhurst University, we're carrying on that proud legacy. A beautiful campus just 30 minutes from downtown Chicago. Small classes where you'll get to know your professors. And top-ranked majors and graduate programs that will open the door to the career of your dreams. As we celebrate a new name for our institution in an ever-changing world, our values and spirit remain the same. Welcome to Elmhurst University.
We know that going to college is a huge investment. You put your trust and time in Elmhurst University, and we do the same. You invest in us, and we invest in you.
Your story begins as we welcome you to Elmhurst University. From your first day of orientation, our focus is getting you acclimated to college life and making you a part of the Elmhurst community.
Definitely Elmhurst was the one that I fell in love with. Right when you stepped on campus, it was a nice environment. It just felt like home.
The goal of first year seminar is to make the transition from high school to college as smooth as possible. It's an instantaneous way to have a niche at Elmhurst.
A lot of times there's that doubt that I don't know if I can make it here. I don't know if I'm meant to be here. I feel it is our role as an institution to get those doubts out of their mind the second they are on this campus.
Once you've started classes, our responsibility is to support you both personally and academically.
Your faculty and your staff who are here and committed to your success are going to be walking with you on that journey, providing both the challenge and the support for you along that way.
I changed my major about 5 times, and so I really needed someone there to help me through it, help me pick out new classes, to help me make sure that I graduate on time.
So they support us academically, but they're also interested in our lives as a whole individual. For example, when I was applying for the Fulbright, they were more than willing and super supportive.
Along with supporting you, our job is to make sure you challenge yourself in order to make the most of your experience.
When the students, especially in computer science, go out into related fields, they're going to be confronted with adapting to new environments, new technologies, and we try to challenge them in the classroom to adapt, to learn how to learn.
I've had teachers go to me and say, I think you'd be interested in research, so they introduced me to some professors, and I've been doing research now for 3 semesters. It taught me a lot about myself, definitely, and about the way I adapt to different situations.
I think we all learn best when we're a little bit scared, a little bit on the edge. I really believe that the things that are beyond the typical, experiencing undergraduate research, studying abroad, having a quality internship, some of those things are going to be most memorable and meaningful and really impactful for them.
As your academic journey at Elmhurst comes to an end, our relationship reaches a crucial point as we launch you into the next phase of your life.
Elmhurst is a liberal arts college that aims at creating educated citizens, and that's not a process that just takes 4 years or 2 years. We're invested in these students. We give our kind of heart and soul to them while they're here, and so we care if they succeed once they leave.
When students go on to graduate and go on to live amazing lives and do things personally and professionally, their fingerprints are still all over this institution in a way that helped us to become a better sense of who we are and who we as an institution want to be in the world.
We don't at Elmhurst tell students what to think, but we try to teach them how to engage with their own values to become better citizens of this country, of this world.
And that makes me proud to be a part of the community of Elmhurst.
I'm confident in our graduates because I know we've prepared them both personally and professionally. We love to see them fly the nest and flourish.
My name is Michael. I'm a senior here. I study special education, and I'm a first-generation college student.
My name is Lauren Berryhill. I'm a junior, and I'm a music education major.
My name is Sarah Jean Dickey. I am a double major in mathematics and computer science with a minor in Spanish, and I'm a senior.
My name is Randy Morales. I'm a freshman, and I'm a psychology major.
I transferred to Elmhurst because I like the small class sizes, and I really value that professor-student relationship that I knew that I was going to get here.
When I was looking at other colleges, it just didn't feel like people cared and wanted you there the same way that when you came to Elmhurst. They just really wanted you to be there and to learn and grow, and I felt like I would be comfortable coming here, but also be pushed in so many ways to grow and become better.
I already knew some people who went here, and I'd visit a couple of times just to hang out with them. I just really liked being around them and being here. And the campus itself is absolutely beautiful.
My sister did go to school here as well. I kind of already knew the campus a little bit, knew it was a great school. I'm glad I chose Elmhurst because it was probably the best place for me, and it was the best monetary decision as well.
When I first transferred, I lived in apartments, but now I live in Stanger, and I really couldn't picture it any other way. Like, I love being on campus. There's just something about rolling out of bed and going to class that I love.
I started out in Chick my freshman year here. I moved to Niebuhr halfway through. I lived in Chick my sophomore year as well, and I've been living in an on-campus house on Myrtle for the past 2 years, and I love it there.
I've actually only lived in Cureton Hall all 3 years. I really could stay there my 4th year and be fine.
I love the community that it brought, that you were one room away from your friends, you were eating dinner on campus together almost every night, and just that there were different opportunities within the residence halls.
A day in the life is pretty hectic. Most music ed majors, their classes are in the mornings and then their ensembles are in the afternoon. So I'm pretty much boom, 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 thing to thing to thing.
I'm a morning person, so whether I have class in the morning or not, I like to wake up a little bit on the earlier side.
So I'd wake up at 5:30, practice, eat breakfast quickly, go to my 9 a.m.
Probably have class till around noon, and depending on the day, I'll probably head out to the local middle school to take some time with my students there, go to the library to do some homework, and then I also work at the library.
Get out of class, go home, change, go directly to work.
I'll usually have work later in the afternoon, and then eat dinner, maybe do some more homework, watch a movie.
Get a dinner or some snacks at the Roost, and then head back to my dorm to do some homework and head to bed.
Usually I spend time with my friends at night, and that's when I get to catch up on what's going on.
My favorite place on campus is on the 3rd floor of the education department. It's the best place to study with the best view.
I have 2 favorite places on campus. One is my house, but I also love the conference room in Daniels.
My favorite place would be the cafeteria.
Sitting in Founders, I love to sit at one of those tables and do homework. You can be in there to have fun, you can be in there to study, and the vibe can be whatever you want it to be.
Out of the 4 classes that I took this past semester, my favorite class was acting. The professor was Dr. Tony Noyce. He is such a character. He's so awesome to be around. It was such a fun experience.
And my favorite class was probably linear algebra with Dr. Crawford. It was part theory and part computation, which I really liked how it pulled those 2 concepts together. And Dr. Crawford is just an amazing teacher. I've had her almost every semester since I've been here.
Post-colonial theory with Dr. Janice Lively, and that class had me thinking about it like all day.
Music theory class, which is probably an interesting choice because it was at 8 a.m. every single day my freshman year, both semesters, which no one likes 8 a.m.s in college. My professor, Mr. Streeter, is incredible, and my class became more of a community than anything. It was a really nice way to come into college, and honestly, my best friends came out of that class.
One of my favorite activities is the honors program. I've been involved with it all 4 years that I've been on campus here. I'm also involved in Alpha Phi Omega here on campus. You do a lot of service in the community. You get to build relationships with people in the organization, and you get to do a lot of leadership activities.
I've been involved in lots of student groups on campus, all the choral ensembles, the vocal ensembles, and I loved being in late night blues, vocal jazz. We just had a lot of fun and really bonded with each other. I'm also a member of Phi Mu. It's a really fun way to meet people, but also to give back to others that need it.
My favorite organizations that I've been a part of is definitely the Black Student Union, because I really like what they're doing for the campus overall and the social justice issues that they're pursuing on campus.
I'm pretty much just involved with running. I'm really proud to be a Blue Jay because it's an amazing community. Blue also looks really nice when we're running, so it's awesome.
Love being a student ambassador in the Office of Admissions. It's really great because I get to give tours to all these potential students, whether they're first years or transfers.
I'm a CA for the ELSA students, which basically means that I live in the dorms that they also live in to provide any extra support that they might need. And I'm really proud to be part of this program, especially because it's one of the few in the country. And it's awesome because I work with students with disabilities in classrooms, and they always ask me, oh, can I go to Elmhurst? And I can say confidently, yes, you can go to Elmhurst.
When I cross the stage at graduation, I'll be most proud of all the research that I've done. I didn't come into college with the intention to do that. I fell in love with the idea of research and the process of doing research.
It's just incredible to look back and think that Elmhurst has done so much for me already, and I think that's what I'll be most proud of, to think just who I've become and who I want to be still.
I think what I would remember most fondly are obviously my friends that I've made.
Making memories with those friends in really interesting places that normally wouldn't be so exciting, but they are because you love each other and you get to know each other so well.
between the professors and the friends that I've made. I think that will stay with me the rest of my life.
People who give back to Elmhurst, you're not only helping me, you're helping my family grow as well. Me graduating college and being the first one to graduate means that hopefully others in my family, like my nephews and nieces, can see that and want to come to a school like Elmhurst.
Welcome back to R.A. Fagnall Hall as we are just about ready to get the third quarter underway. It's been all Vikings here tonight. 47-13 is your halftime score. Both teams with their starting five out there to start the third quarter. Well, I've got the first half stat sheet, but I'm not sure. Am I under contractual? Am I under contract to actually say these stats? Oh, a drive-in layup by Gabby Loys to start the third quarter. She becomes the second player to get into double figures. Emma Berg with 11. Loys now has 10 as the Blue Jays turn it over. First half numbers, the Vikings were 18 of 37 from the field for 49%. The Blue Jays just 2 of 18 from the field. You can figure out the percentage. Drive by Case, kicks it out in the corner to Stone, and she traveled. Rebounding, Augie out-rebounded the Blue Jays 25-16. Augie had 8 offensive rebounds to Elmhurst 3. Points in the paint, 20-4 advantage for Augustana. I think that's enough of the first half stats for now. Knocked out of bounds by Stone. It will remain Blue Jay basketball here. Well, again, you got the entire second half, and you can just try to peck away. That's about all you can do here. Whitlock has 3 fouls, so if he can get the ball down into Taylor and try to get Whitlock into some foul trouble. Klaczynski's pass almost stolen by Loys, but the Blue Jays get it back, and they turn it right back over. Stone with the steal. Say that 10 times fast. Stone with the steal. Stone with the steal. And that one's tipped away into the hands of Case. Shot clock down to 15. Blue Jays have packed into his zone now, and making the move and going to the reverse is Corey Whitlock. Nicely done by Corey. She has 9. Augie leads it now 51-13. Double team there. Bowling tracks it down. Popping up is Sheedy. Inside to Taylor. Taylor goes to work off the glass. No! Offensive rebound, Sheedy. New 20 on the shot clock for the Blue Jays. Taylor comes up and sets a screen for Klaczynski. Klaczynski tried to whip it back inside to Taylor. It was deflected and stolen by Whitlock. Augie still being aggressive at both ends of the floor despite the big lead. Beinborn buries the triple. And her dad, the head coach, has to like that one. 8 points for Macy, her second from downtown. The Vikings in the first half, by the way, were 6 of 14 from behind the arc. The Blue Jays were 0 of 6. Harrison goes up and a foul on Whitlock. That would be her 4th. Well, are they giving it to Whitlock or not? Oh, they're giving it to Loys, apparently. For Loys, it's her first. Thought Whitlock had some body contact, but they're giving it to Loys as Taylor misses the first free throw. Second one for Taylor is good. Peyton Schmidt back into the lineup for the Blue Jays along with Lindsay Novak. That shot is off, but another offensive rebound for Augustana, and Harrison gets the rebound. Schmidt wide open asking for it, and it goes into her hands after it was deflected by Stone. Schmidt got cut off by Stone, and her pass is stolen by Loys. Loys into the front court. Masato to beat. to the Euro move, and the left-handed lay-in is good by Loys. Gabby now with 12, and it's 56-14. Timeout taken by Teth Carrillo here. 6:55 remaining here in the third quarter. 56-14 in favor of Augustana. And boy, the Vikings continuing to put the pedal to the metal, if you will, as they have come out here in this third quarter on a 9-1 run to really open up this lead now. It is 56-14. By the way, we do have an update on the men's game. The men's game playing down in Decatur against Milliken. About 5 minutes, actually about 8 minutes gone by in the second half. So there's about 12 minutes left to go in the game. And the Blue Jays lead Milliken 49-37. Blue Jays coming into that ball game with a record of 9-4. Milliken 8-5. So the men's team up by 12 with 12 minutes to go down in Decatur. Always, always big if you can win on the road in this league. And that's what the Blue Jays men's team is trying to accomplish. The men will be, like the women's team, will be at North Park on Saturday. So it'll be kind of like a back-to-back thing. The Blue Jays women's team will tip off at North Park at 2 o'clock, and following that game will be the men of Elmhurst taking on the men of North Park. We'll have John Baines' club back here at R.A. Fagnall Hall 1 week from tonight when the Blue Jays take on Carroll. That game gets underway at 7 o'clock, so make sure that you're logged on to BlueJayTV.com 1 week from tonight off the hand of Morgan Collar. So the Blue Jays turn it over. First half turnovers, Elmhurst had 17. Augustana with just 7 first half turnovers. Case. Into the corner, Beinborn. Macy tried to get it inside to Whitlock, knocked away. Augie still has it though. 8 on the shot clock. Case drops it off to Loys. Loys lost control and saving it. Well, no, backcourt violation as Stone tried to get it in the backcourt, and as she touched it, a whistle and an over and back violation called against Augustana. Masato gets it in to Schmidt. Harrison drives baseline and puts it in. Oh, check that. That's Morgan Collar. Morgan Collar with her second field goal. She's got 4. And this one goes out of bounds to the Blue Jays. So you've got Harrison and Collar both in the ball game at the same time for Teth Carrillo. Nice move baseline by Collar. Got the easy lay-in as Harrison was at the high post on that play. Now full court pressure. This is interesting by the Vikings with the big lead. Schmidt double team. She got rid of it to Novak. Harrison tried to whip it inside. Ball loose. Collar has it deflected by Loys. Collar got it back. No good. Loys comes down with the rebound. Quickly ahead to Beinborn. Beinborn into the open space and makes the lay-in. 10 points now for Macy. 3 different Vikings in double figures with 5:24 to go here in the third quarter. And a block will be called on the drive by Novak as Novak drove baseline. Presley Case with the foul, the 5'4" junior from Eldridge, Iowa. Her first personal. It's the second team foul of the third quarter. Masato whips it inside to Harrison. One dribble, puts up, and it was partially blocked by Whitlock. Boy, Whitlock with the block with the 4 fouls. Gutsy play right there. Here's Whitlock with the lay-in. Whitlock now in double figures with 11. 4 different Vikings now in double figures. And what's the call here? Whistle. Looks like Loys may have, well, now it's, I think, a timeout. I think a timeout has been called, as there is an official's timeout here. Yeah, it looks like Loys, they're attending to Loys on the bench. She may have been popped in the mouth or the nose area. There's some blood, so they're trying to stop that. So a timeout taken. And Gabby's going to have to come out of the ball game momentarily. But, boy, the senior, 5'8" senior, Gabby Loys from Davenport, Iowa. She really kind of set the tone early on in this ball game. She had 8 points in that first quarter. She's added a couple of field goals here in this third quarter. She's got 12. And so she will remain on the bench as they attend to her. She's one of 4 Vikings in double figures. Beinborn has 10, Whitlock has 11, and Emma Berg, with that big first half, she has 11. Berg with 3 3-balls and a field goal, all 11 of her points coming in the first half. .458 remaining here in the third quarter. So we're just over the halfway mark with the Blue Jays down 60-16. Matrice to inbound it right in front of the scorer's table. Into the backcourt to Schmidt. Schmidt guarded by Case. Picks up the dribble, now a bounce pass outlet to Collin. Masato works around a collar screen. Masato open for a 15-foot jumper, no good. Battle for the rebound and a whistle. It's going to go against the Blue Jays here. Morgan Collar will get called for the foul. That's her first. The first team foul of the third quarter. Augustana has 2 team fouls. 4.5 left here in the third. Again, the Blue Jays, and as Beinborn puts up a 3, there's a whistle before the shot as Whitlock goes down to the floor. And they may call Matrice with the push. It is on Katie. For her, that's her first personal foul and the second team foul. The Blue Jays will travel to Chicago on Saturday to take on the North Park Vikings. 2 o'clock tip-off, followed by the men's team, Elmhurst and North Park, at around 4:15 on Saturday. 3-ball good by Beinborn. Her third from downtown, she's got 13. Schmidt with the bounce pass. Harrison in the lane, puts up the shot off the back of the iron, no good. Case with the rebound. Under 4 minutes to go here in the third. Up top here is Tellis. Tellis on the drive lost control of it, and the Vikings turn the ball over to the Blue Jays. Klaczynski is back into the game for the Blue Jays. Tatum returns for Coach Beinborn. Well, again, it's really, really tough when you've had all the injuries. And there's a steal by Tatum, and she puts it in. Tatum's first 2 points of the game, and it's 65-16. And a steal here by Beinborn. Beinborn to Tatum. Tellis steps back, takes the shot. That's no good. Tapped around. Tatum back over to Tellis, this time for a 3-ball. That one is short. Whitlock almost had it taken away by Harrison. Klaczynski ahead to Matrice. Nice bounce pass. Schmidt cannot finish. The putback though by Masato, and she was fouled by Beinborn. Marissa Masato with a nice hustle play. You see her grab the offensive rebound. Macy Beinborn arguing the point that she was just standing there, but a little bit of contact, and so Beinborn with the foul for Macy, her second, and now a chance for Masato to complete the three-point play. She cannot hit the free throw. Papez got the rebound. So it's 65-18. Inside to Papez, left-handed half hook shot is no good. Harrison, it went off her fingertips, and so the ball goes to Augustana. Bernyson back into the game for the Vikings. Tatum will inbound. New 20 on the shot clock for Augustana. Tatum gets it in. Left baseline shot is good by Emma Berg. Berg with 13 now. Emma Berg was 4 of 6 from the field in that first half. She was 3 of 4 from behind the arc. She continues with the hot hand. Foul on Papez, her second. Inside Klaczynski, her shot is good. First field goal of the night for Anna Klaczynski. She has 4. She had a couple of free throws back in the first quarter. And it's 67-20. Berg picks up her dribble at the elbow, almost had it stolen by Klaczynski. And are they calling a foul on Anna? Oh no, they're calling a foul against Augustana. Watch it here, you see the near steal. Okay, I think they're calling the reach in. Berg may have reached in, but on the scoreboard, they've got the foul on Papez. No, that ain't right. Anyway, the Augie has 4 team fouls. Here's a steal and going to be a layup here by Tatum. Tatum with her second field goal of the third quarter. She's got 4, and it's 69-20. Blue Jays with 2 team fouls here in this quarter. Harrison whips it to MC Brown, who lays it in off the glass. Good movement away from the ball for MC Brown, and she's rewarded with her first 2 points of the game. 69-22, Augustana. Berg pops out. Whoop, they tried to whip it inside. It was kicked by Masato. And back into the game now, Lindsay Novak replaces Matrice. They put 20 back up on the shot clock after the kick. 1:16 remaining on the game clock here in the third. Bernyson backing in and a reach in on Klaczynski. For Klaczynski, that's her third. Just the third team foul of the quarter. Actually, sounds like they're giving it to Masato. That's her third. Knocked out of bounds by MC Brown with 11 to shoot. Elmhurst being outscored 22-9 here in this third quarter. 3 on the shot clock. Tatum puts it up and hits. Tatum with her third field goal of this third quarter. Klaczynski will launch the 19-footer. Nothing but net for Anna. Her second field goal, and she's got 6. 71-24. About a 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Coming over from the weak side to get in the steal is Masato, ahead to Brown. Klaczynski over here on the near side. pulls up, takes the shot, partially blocked into the hands of Harrison. She goes up strong and was fouled by Papez, her third. So Taylor Harrison, see her get the loose ball, one dribble, go up strong, got fouled. Harrison will have a couple of free throws. That's the 5th team foul for Augustana. Taylor hits the free throw. She's got 7. All CCIW conference games the rest of the way for the Blue Jays. Harrison misses the second off the back of the iron. 7 seconds to go in the quarter. Steal. Novak. And it's blocked from behind by Tatum, and that will end the third quarter. Augie leads it at the end of 3 by a score of 71-25. You're logged on to BlueJayTV.com.
You just might end up making the world a better place. But first, you have to discover who you are and what you can learn from others. To do that, you have to seek out teachers and mentors who will help you identify your goals and challenge you to go after them. Before you can do that, you have to find a community that welcomes and supports you. A place where you can learn, a place where you can thrive. Before you can do that, you must have motivation and desire to improve your mind, your soul, your circumstances. To ignite that desire, you must find your potential. We'll help you discover your potential once you discover us. Elmhurst University.
Welcome back to R.A. Fagnall Hall. 3 quarters in the books here from R.A. Fagnall Hall, and it's been all Vikings tonight. 71-25 as we head into the fourth quarter. By the way, down in Decatur, the Elmhurst University men's team leading the Big Blue of Milliken 63-49 with 5.5 minutes left to play. If that game goes final before our game here, we will obviously let you know. Novak passes it off to MC Brown as we start the fourth quarter. And an offensive foul is going to be called on Taylor Harrison. Her second. Man, this Augustana Viking team, awful impressive. 3-ball attempt here by Berg. Back of the iron, that's no good. Masato tracked it down to the corner. Ahead to Klaczynski. 3-on-2. Klaczynski takes the shot and puts it in. Nice touch by Anna Klaczynski. She has 8 points to lead the Blue Jays. I was going to say, Augustana offensively pretty consistent throughout this game. The drive there timed by Tellis, and she was fouled. And so she will come to the line here to shoot a pair. The Vikings scored 24 points in the first quarter, 23 points in the second quarter, and 24 points in the third quarter. Tellis looking for her first points of the game as she hits the first free throw, so she'll have one more. She goes 1 of 2 from the foul line. Klaczynski got the rebound. 72-27. Minute gone by in a travel violation here on Novak. Good defensive pressure by Tatum. We are a minute into this fourth quarter. Ball loose on the floor. MC Brown battling with it along with Tellis. Both of those players are on the floor. Possession arrow favors Augustana. And that's the case. Back into the game is Linnea Johansson. Big brace on her left knee. Saw just a couple of moments of action in that first half. Just 2 minutes and 48 seconds of action for Johansson in that first half. She comes in the start of the fourth quarter. Get it inside to Harrison. Harrison blocked by Johansson, but a whistle and a foul. Johansson with the foul. That is her first. Nice strong move by Taylor. And she will get rewarded with a couple of free throws here with 8:37 remaining. Taylor gets the first one to go. She now has 8. Her and Klasinski, each with 8 points currently. Tatum got the rebound. Minute and a half gone by here in this fourth quarter. Oh, nice move with the left hand. Johansson, and that is Johansson's first 2 points of the game. Here's Masato working around a Harrison screen. Her pass is picked off by Tellis. Boy, Tellis is a quick guard for Augustana. Quick feet, quick hands. Berg on the drive, off the glass and in. Emma Berg now with 15 off the bench, and a timeout taken here by Teth Carrillo, and we'll take a timeout here as well. 7:57 remaining. It's been all Augustana. You're logged on to BlueJayTV.com.
You just might end up making the world a better place. But first, you have to discover who you are and what you can learn from others. To do that, you have to seek out teachers and mentors who will help you identify your goals and challenge you to go after them. Before you can do that, you have to find a community that welcomes and supports you. A place where you can learn, a place where you can thrive. Before you can do that, you must have motivation and desire to improve your mind, your soul, your circumstances. To ignite that desire, you must find your potential. We'll help you discover your potential once you discover us. Elmhurst University.
Welcome back to R.A. Fagnall Hall here in Elmhurst, Illinois. Blue Jay basketball, the Augustana Vikings are the guests here tonight. It's been all Augie, 76-28 here. 7:57 remaining in the game. Let me give you an update on the Blue Jay men's team. They are down in Decatur taking on Milliken. 3:45 left to play in that game. Blue Jays lead 64-53 over the Big Blue of Milliken. That's the men's game. 17-foot jump shot is off the mark that time by Bowling, and Augustana gets the rebound. So John Baines and the men's team trying to get a road victory against Milliken. Men's team went into that game with a record of 9-4. Stopping, taking the shot, Brenison is off. MC Brown down on the floor, and looks like it's going to be another held ball. And the possession arrow going to the Blue Jays here. By the way, the Blue Jays do not have any timeouts left. Not that that really matters. Augie has all 4 of its timeouts left. Don't think that Coach Beinborn is going to use them, unless just for substitution purposes, as we approach the 7-minute mark of this fourth quarter. 76-28, it's been all Augustana. Ball down is loose, Klasinski goes down, and now we're going to have another held ball, possession arrow to Augustana. Vikings led 24-4 at the end of the first quarter as Morgan Collar is down and she's holding her left knee. And that's all the Blue Jays need is another injury. Kate Matthews is out for the year, the sophomore from Springfield with a knee injury. Ella Riley, she's been injured this year. Those are two key players that Coach Carrillo thought would contribute immensely this season. And boy, it's nice to see Morgan up, but she is not applying any pressure at all on that left knee as Taylor Harrison and one of the assistants helping Morgan off. And again, when she was down on the ground, she was holding her left knee. And that is not good. And she is walking off very slowly. Oh boy. Blue Jays certainly have had their share of injuries this season, and now Morgan Collar going out with what appears to be a left knee injury. So the training staff will look at her as we are back to action, as we are under the 7-minute mark of this game. Ball knocked away by Klaczynski. Ashley Lang is into the game for Augie. She's a 6'1" freshman, local kid out of Darien, went to Downers Grove South High School, former Mustang. She has the ball at the top, now passes it off to Joswick, and Kylie Joswick hits the triple. Kylie, a 5'11" senior from Lindenhurst, Illinois, went to Lakes Community, buries the triple. MC Brown trying to answer, and she does with a triple of her own. So each team burying respective 3 balls here, and it's 79-31, 6:12 to go. Entry pass inside to Johansson as they work it around. Top of the key is Tatum. Her 3 ball is good. 9 for Tatum. All 9 of her points coming here in the second half. Inside Klaczynski, blocked nicely by Ashley Lang. Blue Jays retain possession, 12 on the shot clock. Matrice tried to get it inside to Masato, and a foul by Brenison. Emily's second. It's the second team foul as well. Allison Sellergren into the game, number 13 for the Blue Jays. She's a 5'5" freshman from Arlington Heights. Went to Rolling Meadows High School. And a 30-second timeout taken by the Vikings. And they have a substitution in the game as well. Number 14, Kylie DeVore, 6'4" freshman from Davenport, Iowa. She's the tallest player out there on the floor for either team. 6'4" freshman. Well, an opportunity here for both teams to kind of empty out their respective benches, get some playing time in for players who maybe normally wouldn't get a lot of playing time, showing what they can do. Blue Jays get it into Matrice. Matrice to Masato. She launches the 3. That's no good. Brenison gets the loose ball. And Brenison gets it across half court, guarded by Klaczynski. 3-ball attempt here by Lang is good. Ashley Lang in the scoring column. She hits a triple, so Joswick and Lang, each with triples for the Vikings coming off the bench. Klozinski's shot rattles around, no good. Rebound by DeVore. DeVore hands it off to Bernyson. Bernyson into the front court, guarded by Matrice. Just under 5 minutes remaining. Another three-ball attempt here by Lang. That one is no good. Matrice lets it go out of bounds, and the ball goes to Elmhurst. Substitution here for the Blue Jays. Into the game is number 33, Michaela Armstrong. Michaela is a 5'8" sophomore from Valparaiso, Indiana. Went to Washington Township High School. Man, and my advice is Matrice's three is off the mark. Masato got the loose ball, puts it up over DeVore, but missed the lay-in. Man, I'm out there on the floor, and I got the ball, and I'm open. I'm taking the shot. Jaswick dribbling to the far side, now picks up her dribble, gets it inside to DeVore, count it, and she was fouled. Wow, how about Kylie DeVore? Nice entry pass. She goes to the left hand, puts it in, and a chance for Kylie now to complete the three-point play. Good footwork down on the block. Michaela Armstrong picking up the foul, her first. So a chance now for DeVore to complete the three-point play. Leaves it short. MC Brown got the rebound. 87-31. Inside shot, the turnaround is no good by Jackie Hurst. But Jackie was fouled. Jackie, a 6-foot sophomore from Rochester, Michigan. Been to Rochester, Michigan, great town. Hurst will have 2 free throws. And she hits the first, her first point of the night. Second free throw rolls around and out. DeVore with another rebound. Just under 4 to go. There's a steal. And the lay-in nicely done by Allison Sellergren. And it's 87-34. Left-handed lay-in is good by DeVore. Kylie DeVore with another field goal. Boy, again, only a freshman. So she, I'm sure. And she grabs another rebound here. Boy, Augustana going to work with her in the offseason, no question about it. Bright future ahead for DeVore. 89-34. Just over 3 minutes remaining here in this game. Impressive performance turned in by the Vikings. They get it into DeVore again, and she traveled. Augie going to improve to 9-5. Tonight will be their 9th victory of the season. Let's take another look at it. We'll see DeVore. Oh, that's the steal that time to lead to the lay-in by Sellergren. It's kind of a tough angle as she kissed it in off the glass. Hurst picks up her dribble at the free throw line. Sellergren takes it in, splits the defenders, and she was fouled. So Allison will come to the line here to shoot a couple of free throws. DeVore with the foul, her second. So Kylie DeVore, boy, she's filling up the stat sheet. It's got points, got rebounds, got fouls. Sellergren hits the free throw, and Allison will have one more. Augie with the win as Sellergren hits the 2 free throws. They'll improve to 9-5 overall and a game over 500 in the CCIW, 3-2. Blue Jays will fall to 2-11 overall and 0-5 in the league. 2.5 minutes left. Inside to DeVore, weak side help comes over. Nicely done by Sellergren as she came over from the weak side and got the steal. Ahead to Jackie Hurst, who couldn't quite catch it, but it was knocked away by Augustana. By the way, it looks like the men of Elmhurst are going to come away with the victory, although I shouldn't. There's 13 seconds left. Elmhurst leads 68-59. That's the men's team down in Decatur against Milliken. 68-59. Elmhurst leading Milliken. That's the men's game down in Decatur. Here we've got a little over 2 minutes to go, and it's been all Augustana here tonight. Holding in the corner is Lang. Now they whip it around the perimeter. 3 ball by Lang is no good. The offensive rebound by Johansson, and she was fouled. Jackie Hurst with the foul. That is her first. For Hurst, her first. Under 2 minutes, 89-36. Inside, the shot is off by Lang. And now the Blue Jays into the front court. MC Brown. Finally gets it to Sellergren. Armstrong has it blocked by Joswick, but I think they're going to call Joswick with a bit of a bump. Indeed, so it'll be Michaela Armstrong coming to the line, looking for her first points of the game. Back into the game is Kylie DeVore for Augustana. Armstrong in the scoring column with the free throw. (89-37). Make it 38 as Michaela knocks down a pair of free throws. Into the front court is Bernyson. Popping out here is Lang. She is not hesitant to shoot. They get it inside to DeVore. DeVore goes baseline to the left hand and lays it in. Man, Kylie DeVore begging for some more PT. Nice little left-handed lay-in right there. She's got 6. Armstrong drives, puts it up, no good. Rebound to Johansson. A minute remaining. Oh, there she is again. Good weak side help this time by MC Brown to come around and get the steal. Brown drops it off to Armstrong, back to Brown. Brown launches the shot, it's good. Only a 2, but nevertheless, a nice bucket by MC Brown. She has 7, all 7 of her points coming here in this second half. Another 3-ball attempt by Lang. And the ball tracked down in the corner by Sellergren. Whips it back into, and now we got bodies down on the floor. It's going to be a held ball, possession arrow going to Augustana. Check that, it'll go to the Blue Jays here. Fortunately, do not have a final yet, but I've got 13 seconds left in the men's game, and there's a travel violation. 13 seconds left to go in the men's game down in Decatur, and the Blue Jays lead it by a score of 68-59. So if the Blue Jays hold on, they will go to 10-4 on the year, and they'll be in North Park on Saturday. Final seconds winding down here in Elmhurst. Doesn't look like Augustana is going to put up a shot, so your final score is going to be 91-40. Your final score here tonight, and what an impressive performance turned in by the Augustana Vikings. 4 young ladies in double figures. You had Whitlock with 11, Loys with 12, Beinborn with 13. Emma Berg came off the bench with 15 points. Meanwhile, MC Brown with 7. You had Klaczynski with 8. Taylor Harrison with 8 points for the Blue Jays. So that'll do it here from R.A. Fagenal Hall. Blue Jays come up short. Augustana with the victory, 91-40 over the Blue Jays. Have a great night, everyone. So long, everybody.